What's up, guys? Welcome to Blowin Smoke, where we grill, smoke, cook, and at the end of the meal, we have a fine cigar. Welcome back, everyone. Here we are, Blowin Smoke. We took a little bit of a holiday, but don't worry, we're back, and we're going to provide you with some amazing recipes as always. Speaking of holiday, Thanksgiving weekend here, and we're going to do a Thanksgiving themed episode. So all the fixings, but we're using the barbecue. So here we go. Let's start prepping, and let's get the grill fired up. Like I said, guys, Thanksgiving themed episode. What's Thanksgiving without turkey? We've got a nice bone-in, skin-on turkey breast that we're going to roast using the barbecue. First things first, we're going to spice it up. We got our kosher salt, some flakes all over it. The reason we're using bone-in and skin-on is because it's kind of going to add more flavor. It keeps it moist. It won't dry out on us. So we love that. There we go. And we've got our barbecue spice blend. Listed below are all the ingredients of spice blend. So let me season this guy up. It's got some smokiness to it. A little bit of sweetness. It's a really, really nice mix of spices, and it's going to just complement the turkey well. One more for good luck. Okay, this guy's ready for the grill. Let's get to the next part. First side dish for our turkey. What better than butternut squash, the great fall vegetable, and we're going to roast it as well in the barbecue. So first thing we got to do, take the little stem off at the front. Okay, and then we're going to cut it down the middle here. Kind of have it. Butternut squash is pretty strong, so be very careful. You got to fight with it at the start, but there you go. This guy's being a little stubborn, like I said, but the knife will do the work. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, now we got one last step to do before we season. We're going to scoop it out. Butternut squash has a lot of flavor when you roast it, so that's what we're going to do. But first we got to take the seeds and guts out. So I just got a nice big spoon here. I'm just using this bowl to catch everything. Just kind of go around it, and everything will come out. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna use the bowl to catch everything. Just like that, everything's coming out. Perfect. So I'm gonna do that to the other half, and then we're gonna add some seasoning, and we'll get it on the barbecue. Our squash is hollowed out. I'm gonna quickly score them. That's gonna help the spices penetrate. Okay, we've got a little bit of salt, just a small bit. Okay, and then I've got some brown sugar, which I'm going to add to each well. That's going to kind of melt while they roast. It's going to add some really nice sweetness to it. It's also got the molasses flavor in the brown sugar. Really goes with this great fall veggie, so don't be shy. All right, these are ready to hit the barbecue along with the turkey. Barbecue's on. Just got to roll up my sleeves. It's officially fall, so we got the longer shirts on, but that's okay. It won't stop us from making good food. So I've got the middle two burners on low. I'm going to roast the turkey breast on that, so let's get that on. Boom, that is perfect. Like I said, low. Okay, and then I'm going to put the squash on the top and let it do its thing there. Perfect. Okay, both of these are going to take at least 45 minutes to an hour. We want to slowly roast both of them. We don't want to char anything. We want to develop the flavors, let them do their thing, okay? We'll check on them in a little while. We need a little bit of green to complement our meal. So I've got some beautiful Brussel sprouts. They're a fantastic addition to any Thanksgiving meal. We've got to finish cutting and cleaning them off though. So they've got the stem here. You just want to discard that. If you've got any yellowish petals or discolored petals, get rid of those as well. So I'm going to add the last couple here. Okay, out of my bowl. We're going to use our trusty old friend here, the grilling basket. So let's add the sprouts to that. Perfect. These are going to roast really nicely. Okay. A lot of people chirp Brussels sprouts. They think it's an old man food, but you know what? Leave the chirping to the birds. We'll season these up. So I'm going to brush them with some oil. I don't want too much oil. I'm just going to use the brush like I said. Give them a quick little bath. Okay, and then we're going to season them really simply like we normally do. Salt and black pepper. Okay, we're gonna get this on the grill right next to the turkey towards the end because these will cook quickly. 35 minutes in, guys, we're gonna flip the turkey. There we go, we got some char marks. Okay, we're halfway home. We got our squash. It's looking good. And I put the Brussels sprouts on. You can see they're starting to roast too. Okay, looks good. Okay, you can see the sugar's melting. I'm just gonna scoop a little bit out so I can get it into that. Remember we scored that squash, so that sugar's gonna penetrate, boom. The best part of Thanksgiving dinner is the stuffing. So we're gonna whip up a stuffing. I've got the stuffing bread here. It's already seasoned. It's got a lot of herbs in it. You can buy it like that. They're really easy. What I'm gonna do is brush them with oil. We're gonna throw them on the grill at the very end and add them to our sauteed vegetables. So let's get the oil on. Just a quick brush. That'll give them some really good color, some really good caramelization. We're gonna do this at the very end, guys, because they don't take long. Once the turkey's done, the squash is done, the sprouts are done, we'll finish with the stuffing. Okay, these are ready for the grill. We'll get them on shortly. Bread is off the grill. We're gonna crouton it up, I guess. Just kind of rough chop it. I'm gonna do this one. We're gonna add it to our sauteed celery and onions. You can hear that crunch. It is gonna be real good. Got the herbs in here. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of these. And a really nice finishing touch to the stuffing. We've got some fresh sage here. Smells fantastic. I'm just gonna dice that up as well. Roll it up. Same thing. We're gonna get nice strips. Okay, we got the sauteed veg on the side burner. We're gonna add this stuff to it. I'm gonna cut the rest of the bread, and the stuffing is ready to go. All right, guys, let's add our bread. Cubed it all up. All right, we want to cook this now because the bread's gonna soak up all that onion, celery, fat, things like that, the oils. It's gonna make a really nice stuffing. Great accompaniment to the turkey breast. Okay, I'm gonna cook that down, and I've got the fresh sage that we cut up. Perfect. Okay, just gonna let the bread do its thing. Cook it for another few minutes, and it's ready to go. Okay. Thanksgiving, guys, our pilgrim platter is complete. We've got our roasted turkey breast that we use the barbecue for. How good does that look? Butternut squash with the brown sugar. Roasted Brussels sprouts, salt, pepper, oil, very simple. And our take on stuffing, all done using the barbecue and the side burner. To complement the turkey and the squash, we're gonna use a nice local honey right here from my hometown in London. It's Rob Blair, locally produced. Be local, look him up, great guy. We're gonna drizzle some of that honey right on top of the turkey. How good does that look? Complement the smokiness from the grill. A little bit of sweetness and a little bit on our squash. Awesome, guys. Thanksgiving's all about being thankful and grateful for all we have, all we produce. This is a perfect example of that. We've got our local honey. We've got our medley of veggies, great meat, everything, guys. Be thankful, enjoy Thanksgiving, celebrate. Meal as always, we've got a fine cigar to complement it. We've got a Romeo and Julieta Churchill cigar. It's a really nice high-end cigar. It's the holidays. Thanksgiving's only once a year, so treat yourself. We got a nice drink too. So because when I think autumn, first fruit that comes to mind is apples. So I got some nice apple cider, and we're gonna add some wild turkey bourbon because we got it. We got all the turkey. We want some more. So splash of that to my apple cider. Oh baby, there we go. Wild turkey bourbon. This is the 101. Really good stuff. Beautiful. All right, let's fire up the cigar. Romeo and Julieta. Really nice cigar, guys. High-end cigar, but like I said, Thanksgiving, so treat yourself. Recap tonight's meal as always. We did the nice bone-in, juicy turkey breast. Barbecue seasoned, cooked it for about an hour, hour and a half, let it rest. Came out awesome as always. Brussel sprouts on the side, butternut squash, with the brown sugar, local honey. Make sure you check them out. It was really good, added some sweetness. And our stuffing. Well, who says you can't use the barbecue for stuffing? We showed you you can. Like I said, guys, Thanksgiving, one of the best holidays around. And why not get the barbecue involved like we did? Really good meal. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy it. See your friends, family. Great meal, great times. And remember, where there's smoke, there's flavor.